Alright guys, the first thing we're going to do is assemble this collapsible buttstock, and it's pretty easy. This is from ATI, okay, and let's start assembling the cheek rest and all that. It's not too bad, I don't think. We'll just wing it, alright. ATI makes it pretty simple to put this stuff on. Now you're going to have these tracks here. Let me see something. I think the first thing I want to do, here's what they give you. Here's the buttstock. Okay. This is the buttstock. You have a steel piece on here. But they also give you this sling mount. So if you want to put that on, what you do is you take this out, put the sling mount plate in, and put this back on top of it. Pretty sure. That's what we're going to do now, because I want everything on this thing. Hold on. Okay. Now what you do is, to put that sling mount on, you take this big screw out. It's going to have thread lock on there, so it's pretty hard to get out. Just make sure you use the right size Allen key. Then you take this first plate off like this. Okay, and put that down. Now you take this spacer, take this out so it does not have the sling mount. Yeah. Get the one with the sling mount, put that back on, put the plate back on, the steel plate back on. Just got to wiggle things around. It's like tongue and grooves everything, so you got to just finagle everything around till it all keys in. It interlocks with each other. Well, you'll be fine. See? Now I got my sling mount. And note, all these parts are steel. Okay? Now I'll put my screw back in to secure it. Alright. Now this is an Allen key, but I have a Torx that fits it really good. And believe it or not, sometimes the Torx fit really nice and tight. Now I don't have to put new thread lock on there. As long as I feel a lot of tension the whole way in, I'm not going to put new thread lock. It'll be fine. Yeah, it's nice and tight. It ain't going to come loose. Alright. There you go. Now if I want to sling and I want to have a mount there for, what the hell, it's so small it's not even in the way if I don't need it, and it looks nice. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is assemble this cheek rest. And it's a little bit involved, it's not hard. What you do is you have these tracks and they go on like this. It's going to be hard to see because I don't have a cameraman. But you have the fat side goes down like this. Thin side goes up. And what you do is you line them up with these two holes. But before you do that, you got to flip them around and get these little nuts like Eric's nuts. See this? And you drop them in the slot like this. Okay, and you put one on both sides. Okay, now what I do now is flip it back around like this. And then it'll line back up. Alright, I had a brain fart. I'm good now. I didn't change anything. The nuts are still inside there. Now, with these nuts, these holes are for for adjusting the cheek rest up and down. These holes are for mounting. As you can see, you have thread cutting screws here. Thread cutting screws have very coarse threads on them. So I'm just going to get these started. Try to start it straight, bro. And what it's going to do is just going to cut into the plastic because it's a permanent thing. Change my bit to a Felipe. Put the Felipe on there. You don't have to push real hard. You don't have to go nuts. You don't have to be like a gorilla. Just tighten it up till it tightens. Tighten this one. Try to keep it as straight as you can. And thread, cut them threads in there. Okay. Now that's all locked in. My screws should not fall out now. Now I can flip it around and do the other side. The old cheek rest. Know what's better? Know what's a nice ball rest? Eric's chin. I'd say Mr. 45 Bullet, but he's got a goatee. That would tickle. Okay, cut this in. It's very early in the morning. I just got back from voting. I have to do my videos ahead of time because I heard there's a storm coming. So if the power goes out, I won't be able to upload videos and there won't be nothing for anyone to watch, and that will not be good for me. Okay. Nice and tight. Okay, now the cheek rest goes on. Okay, this is the direction it goes on. The angle part faces the shotgun, the barrel. The straighter part faces the rear, or this cutout part faces the rear. So what I'm going to do is just snap this over here. And then you have your adjustment levels here. We're going to put it like, I don't know where I'm putting it. Let's see. We're just going to put it right there for now. Make sure that, now the screws inside them slots are floating around, they're loose, so just make sure they're lined up, so you don't want to cross thread nothing. And I guess you could thread lock this, but I'm not sure where I want to keep the cheek rest, so I'm just going to put them in. I'm going to start them all loose. See what just happened? I tightened it up and the whole thing went this way. There we go. Because it ain't snapped in. Numb nuts. Numb nuts. Your nuts are numb. Match your friggin' sorry ass brain you were born with. Just to give you an idea. Ah, yeah, look at that. Look at the cheek rest. Gives it some girth. Alright, put the screws back in this side. Give it a nice cranky. Yeah. Now I can adjust that lower up, but right now we'll keep it there. And they also give you a rubber pad for your face. I don't know if I want to put that on yet. I'll wait. That is beautiful. Heavy duty, nice cushiony grip. It's got the gel in the back to absorb a lot of energy. It's not hollow underneath. It's all solid rubber. And just like an AR-15, this is all machined aluminum. This is good stuff here, guys. This ain't crap. This is good stuff. There's your buttstock. Alright, now we got to put it on the shotgun. Shut up. Alright, rule number 1, guys. Before ever working on a gun, always make sure she is completely clear. She's good to go. I'm going to put this thing, well, I might not have to, yeah, I'm going to put it in the vise so it's easier to work on. And I got to reposition everything. This sucks. Okay, I got the shotgun in the vise, and I know you can't really see what I'm doing, but this is the best angle I can come up with because I gotta be me. Alright. Got a thick rubber butt pad here. Now when you have this type of screwdriver that's thick here and has a little bit, you can't get it past this. So you got to get a regular straight, smooth, thin screwdriver so you can get it down in that hole. Okay, Phillips head of course. And we're just going to take that off. Man, I wonder if that butt pad will fit on my Remington. I really need one. I don't know if I'm going to sell the parts that I'm taking off. I know I always get PMs every time I do something. Hey, you want to sell the parts? I'm not sure yet. I guess it don't hurt to ask. I might change my mind. I don't know. Because every time I sell parts, I kick myself in the ass. Let me see what's going on down here Oh yeah, it's a big fat screw. Oh yeah. When you're working on stocks, shotguns especially, you need a big ass screwdriver. Okay, like that. Or, let me look in there again. You can use a ratchet with an extension too. It looks like, I don't know how big that is. I don't know, ½ inch maybe. But we're going to use this, and we'll do it with the hardware. I do have a ratchet set. I have a big ratchet set, but it's downstairs. So if this fails, it won't. Oh yeah, I like that. I like that break sound. Okay. Just take this out. It's just a big ass bolt with a slotted screwdriver in the middle of it. See what's going on again, so I don't break nothing. Should be out now. Let's see if this comes off, and it just should come right off. Oh yeah, it's off. Okay. See it? Okay. What you do with that other piece is, looks like this. It goes on the face of this. Okay, you just put it on. Then they give you a big ass screw with thread lock all automatically on there, so you don't have to waste your time with that. And then we're gonna, this should fit the same size. No, it's bigger. Hold on, gotta find the right size Allen key for that. That's a big one. I should have it though. Let's see. Oh yeah. Love when that happens. Alright. It is, what is that, 3/8? 3/16. 3/16. I'll screw that in. And the resistance is the thread lock, so I don't think you're cross-threading. It is a scary feeling. I don't like that feeling either, man. When you're going in threads and you have to force it, but... Alright, I gotta really get this tight, so I need some leverage. So I need this. And what did we say? It was 3/16. There we go. Give me some leverage, Sonny. Oh yeah. A little leverage. That's how the Romans built everything, with leverage. Man, that ain't ever coming off of there. Now see how that works? Now you're going to have two little screws with thread lock and two little tiny little washers. And what happens is this works together. See how that is? This goes under here and then slides together, and then you screw that together. Is that awesome or what? That is good stuff. So that's what we're going to do. So before I do that, let me move the rubber cheek pad again. Oh, I was going to say, damn, I'm good, but I'm not. How about this one? This one's, you ever run into that too small and too big? That's what I'm running into right now. Too small, too big, too small, too big. No, it has to be perfect, because you strip it, you're done. You strip it out of there, man. You're going to be very upset. Now, if you can't find an Allen key that fits, even though it's not, oh, you know what it is? It is a Torx. You're a dork. So that's why I got my glasses on. It's a Torx. That's why I ain't going in there. There we go. Okay, I found the Torx. Put my other washer on here, like this. For the other side. Come on, dude, get on there. Man, they put a lot of thread lock on there. Okay. Let's use our, the Torx would be a T15, whatever that is. Do not cross thread this. Now you're talking about machine threads. They're very fine. So just, I know it's hard to start it with your finger because it's going into like a, you'll see what I mean. It has like a groove and you can't get your fingers in there. So just try to drop it in there. I'll show you what I'm doing after I get it started. Just try to drop it in there, and last thing you want to do is cross thread. There we go. Let's go. See how that goes in there? Now what I'm going to do to secure everything, I'm going to take that screw up home real nice and tight. Oh yeah, love the arthritis. All right. Trying to give you a visual on this. Sorry guys, this room's too small for this. Okay, there it is. That's the first part. It's on. Everything's assembled. Let me see how it feels. Yeah, I'm going to leave the cheek where it is. Perfect for me. And what did we do? We assembled the buttstock. We added the sling mount. And it's ready to go. Okay, the next video, I don't know what I'm doing next. I got to think about it and see how things go together. Because you might have to do this in sequences. You know, damn, it looks good already, don't it, man?